Blessings and greetings, my beloved. Welcome to the Spiritual Spa. Deep bow to all of my spiritual warriors, all of the tribes that are here this evening. Good evening, Dallas. Good evening, Philly, Detroit. The Boogie Down Bronx is here. Kansas City is here. Chi-Town is here. Las Vegas is here. Aloha, Maui. Thank you for joining us. New York City, Connecticut's in the house. Maryland is in the house. Houston's in the house. Oregon, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Brazil. Brazil is in the house. Yes. Florida's here. Cleveland is here. Ohio and Cincinnati. Queens is here. Louisiana, Augusta, Georgia, Los Angeles, Delaware. DC, Toronto, Ohio, Abidjan, welcome to you. Welcome to the Spiritual Spa, an opportunity for us to be together to throw off the day, throw off the week. Harlem, London, Indiana, Accountability Tribe, Deep Bow, Charlotte, Camden, Nashville, St. Louis is in the house, Rhode Island, NOLA's in the house, Colorado, Edmonton is in the house. Yes, Milwaukee's in the house. New Hampshire, New Jersey. I think every state. Kansas is here. Oregon is here. Hawaii is here. Ethiopia. Welcome. I think it's early in the morning for you, or maybe it's the afternoon. Virginia's here. Westchester, New York. Long Island, New Jersey. Washington, Georgia. Boogie Down. I see you. I don't see Brooklyn. Come on, Brooklyn. I know you got to be in the house. Albany is in the house. Alabama, Jamaica, New York, and Jamaica, California, New Zealand is in the house. The Virgin Islands is here. Canada is here. The ATL is here. Yeadon, PA is here. Montreal, Amsterdam. Where is my Brooklyn? You know I cannot start without Brooklyn. There's Brooklyn. All right, now we can get this party started, okay? Deep bow to you. Sweden is in the house. Chi-Town, I know you hear Chi-Town. Buffalo is in the house. DC is in the house. Seattle's in the house. We have a family from across the country. Uptown Manhattan. I don't know what that means. I used to think that was Harlem. My Courage Tribe is here. Integrity Tribe is here. Mastering Mind is here. So we are all here to throw off the day, to get some good teachings to take us into the next month. We're heading into the new year. The new year. Can you imagine? We are headed into the new year, headed into the holiday. I know we've been tied down, Rockaway. At least you can see the water. Mississippi is here in the house. Manassas is in the house. My Commitment Tribe is here. From the ground up, people are here. Wonder Woman is here. Innovisions is here. So we are all here. Thank you. There's a psychologist in the house. Good for you. Thank you for being here with us. Galveston Island, Firm Faith is here. There's everybody's here. And I want to welcome you so much from the deepest place in my heart. We come together here once a month to share, to be together, to share a few teachings with you so that we can massage our soul and our spirit. And just like with any other spa, the first thing we have to do is get undressed. So we're going to do that now, okay? What I want to encourage you to do is just take a breath. I know you're here, but take a breath with me. Come on, we got to get relaxed in the spa. We got to get undressed and get ready to take in nourishment for our soul. So if you could hold your greetings for just a moment and drop your hands to your side and just connect with your breath. Just connect with your breath. Find the rhythm of your breath. And I want to teach you a new tool tonight, okay? So that we can reach the still point. That means get still and drop into the heart. That's what we want to do, all right? Take your thumb on your left hand and put it on your right temple. And then reach all the way across. And with your index finger and your middle finger, lightly grab your other temple so that you have two hands. You have two fingers on your left temple, one finger on your right temple. I'm sorry, one finger on your left. Thumb is on your left, and pointer and index are on your right temple. And just hold that for a second. Then I want you to take these two fingers on your right hand and point them toward your heart. Gently, gently. You're pointing these two fingers on your right hand toward your heart, and you're holding your temple. And now let's breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come on, you got to do the spa treatment. Inhale, exhale. Holding your temples of your head, right where the amygdala are. Two little almond-shaped glands that turn the brain on. Well, we're holding them and we're igniting our heart. Inhale and exhale. And just relax. Just relax. Inhale and exhale. Great. Now take your left hand, another spa treatment, put it on your forehead, and take your right hand and put it behind your head and just hold and breathe. Many of you know this as save yourself. Right now, we want to bring our past and our present into the present, our past and our future into the present moment. Just hold the forehead gently, the back of your head gently, and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Inhale and exhale. And just relax your hands. Just relax and find the rhythm of your breath. Your inhale and your exhale. I want you to see, feel, imagine, intend it to be so. And if you want to use your hands, you can. Right in the center of your chest. And when you breathe, I invite you to pull the breath right through the center of your chest. As you inhale and exhale. Just purse your lips and we're exhaling through our mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Going for still point. Inhale and exhale. You know, the mind is only occupied with the past because the mind has to make references. So it occupies itself with what it already knows. So if we want insight and guidance and peace, we have to breathe from the heart. We have to be centered in the heart, okay? So just right in the center of your chest, inhale, and through pursed lips, exhale. Inhale, and through pursed lips, exhale. And relax. Just relax. As I was preparing to be with you this evening, I got a clear guidance to read something to you for our spa treatment this evening. And I'm reading from Until Today. And although today is the 3rd, I believe, is today the 3rd? Yes, it is. I'm reading from the 4th, from the 2nd. And this is what the message says. I will know peace when I focus on one thing at a time. Listen, there is a place in your mind where various aspects of the responsibilities of your life all blend together. In this place, there are various thoughts vying for your attention. Thoughts like chattering minor birds remind you of all the things you need to do, want to do, are expected to do, and they all start talking to you at once, creating a chorus in your head that says, everything needs to be done now. Everything is important and needs your attention right now. Everything is your responsibility. Do it now, right now. At the first sign of anything going wrong, the chatter in your head gets louder. If you respond to the chatter, you will get stressed out and burned out. When the chatter of urgency invades your mind, you will feel like you cannot tread water fast enough to stay afloat. Feelings of fear, inadequacy, unworthiness, and often desperation will intensify the urgency you are already experiencing. In these moments, it will serve you well to remember, I can only do one thing at a time. The key is to prioritize. Make a list of all the things that must get done. Make sure you eliminate from your list all the things that you have taken responsibility for doing because no one else wants to do them. Make a plan for your approach, not an attack, a plan. Approach. Once you get clear about what you are going to do, give everything else to God. All right, let's take a breath. You only need to do one thing at a time. And as we move into this holiday season under this new normal, it's going to feel like you got to get everything done. You can't get everything done. And that's why I want to talk to you tonight about a clean slate. A clean slate, a new beginning, a new start. I'm going to talk to you later about the fact that the new year is coming. Not on January 1st, but on December 1st. As you know, we are just going through right now the full moon cycle and a lunar eclipse. What that means, a lunar eclipse brings up all the emotional stuff that we have not dealt with. All the emotional stuff that we've been suppressing or ignoring or avoiding or denying. I don't know what your day was like yesterday or the day before. Mine was wretched, okay? Just dealing with the things that come up on this lunar eclipse. Now we're moving toward the winter solstice, December 21st, and the new year. So we want a clean slate. I want to talk to you about that this evening. So make sure you got your pencil and your paper and you can take some notes because that's where you want to be at the beginning of the year. You want a clean slate. Okay? Everybody ready? Listen, we all start life with a clean slate. We are clean in terms of what we're thinking, what we know, the good, the bad, the right, the wrong. We all start life with a clean slate, meaning we can take that slate and make it whatever we choose it to be. I know it doesn't feel that way all of the time. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So we start life with a clean slate. I'm going to grow my screen so that you can see it. Okay, what's happening? Let me go over here. Oh Lord, you all know me in the technology. I'm getting better. Okay. Come on, thing. It won't take me. There you go. There you go. How's that? Can you see that? I want to grow that up. All right. So we all start life with a clean slate. We do. We do inherit some energies, but we all start life with a clean slate. That means that we have the possibility and the opportunity to create whatever it is we desire. Yeah? But as we go through life, everything we see, everything we hear, everything we experience creates an energy in our body and on our body. If you see the slide, in our body and on our body, hence Masterpiece Body Therapy, so you can keep the energy on your body clear. But that's a shameless commercial. We'll talk about that later. Everything from the time we move into the world, everything we see, hear, and experience creates an energy in the body and on the body. And the energy comes into the mind and the body in a variety of ways. It comes in through what we feel. It comes in through what we see. It comes in through what we experience. It comes in through our feet. It comes in through our head. It comes in through our hands. Energy comes into the mind and the body in a variety of ways. And remember, the body is the slate. That's the slate because it houses the heart, it houses the mind, it houses everything that's going on. So energy is always coming at us. Now, here's the thing that always amazes me. Negative energy has the strongest and the most lasting input. We remember with definite and exacting precision the negative things that happen because it has the most lasting input, okay? And that ends up on our slate, okay? Where somebody says it's black. No, it's not black. Let me know if you can see me before I move on. Let me know. Listen, the reason we remember the negative is because of the intensity of the energy, you know? Now, we will remember what feels good, a kiss or a touch or something that makes us laugh, but that passes very quickly. What has the impact on our body and our mind are the negative things, okay? That's what has the impact, and that's what we remember. Now, here's the thing, beloveds. Energy becomes our emotions. What we take in and what we feel, it becomes the emotion or the energy that moves us because an emotion will move you quicker than a thought. You could be thinking about punching somebody in their eye, but let them say the wrong thing and you're going to jump across the table. Okay? And every time we have an emotion, it puts an energy on the slate. Can you hear me? It puts an energy on the slate, our life, our mind, how we move in the world. Now, how we process what we see, what we feel, what we hear, what we experience, how we process that in our mind, in our heart, and physically determines what's on your slate. So many people write me, call me, and they're still stuck in something that happened back in 56. They remember what happened when they were little. They remember when Boo Boo left or when Melissa betrayed them. They remember those things because of how they process the mental energy, the emotional energy, or the physical energy. They remember it. And it's like barnacles that get stuck on our slate or our energy in the world. All right? Now, your slate, hear me, write this down. Your slate is the cause of every effect you have in your life. Let me run that by you. Let me make myself big again so you can see me. All right? Because I really want you to get this. Because so very often we think that somebody is doing something to us. And it's your slate, baby. It's what's on your slate. It's what's in your mind. It's what's in your heart. It's what you carry around in your energy. Because we can remember the negative things that puts energy on the slate. Can you hear me? Yes, somebody lied to you. But the thing is, they were just lying. You happen to be in the space. How you respond to it puts energy on your slate. All right? So what's on your slate? What's in your mind? What's in your heart? What's in your physical body? Some of us are holding on to stuff in our body. What's on your slate will cause the effects or the experiences of your life. Take a breath. That's why We want to clean the slate. We want to clean our energy. We want to clean our minds. We want to clean our hearts. And we want to clean our lives. Now, the process of cleaning the slate from the inside out, that's where we eventually got to go. But for right now, we want to talk about how do we do that from the outside in. What are some of the things that I can do? Because that's the easy part, all right? And what's the combination of how I can do things so that my slate is clean? Beloveds, you want a clean slate or at least a neat slate by December 21st. Can you hear me? By December 21st, not January 1st, okay? You really want to clean your slate by December 21st so that as this new year comes in, you will have an opportunity to really have the life that you desire, okay? That's what we're talking about. All right, let me go back to my slide. Aren't you proud of how I'm using my my technology? I'm using my technology real good today, all right? So, listen to me. Some of the energy that you have on your slate, you inherited. From womb time, from what you were taught, from how you were conditioned. Look at the chart. Some of it you get from all of your ancestors, and then some of it you get just from your mom. And some of it is mixed with your mother and your father. All right? I'm going to talk to you later about clearing up ancestral patterns. I have them in my family. I had to clean them up. So some of the things on your slate, you inherited. Now, most of those things we aren't even aware of. Sometimes you can see it. But sometimes you're not even aware of what it is that you do. I always tell you all about my Brillo story where I was in the supermarket weeping over the SOS pads because Brillo was on sale, but my mother always used my mother always used Brillo and SOS was on sale. And do you know, I was a grown woman, 3 children in the supermarket weeping because I couldn't bring myself to buy the SOS pads. All right? I inherited it. Some patterns, ways of being, ways of thinking, ways of cooking, ways how you rear your children. It's inherited. All right? Some of it. Then what we inherit and what we feel and what we think all gets combined, and that's what the slate looks like. Can you see that? That's what the slate looks like. And half the time we don't even know what is going on, and it leads to all kinds of confusion. Why am I doing this? Why am I like this? Why isn't this happening? Why doesn't that happen? Okay? How we process what we experience in our minds and our thoughts, what we're taught and what we inherit puts an imprint on our slate. Now, how do you know if your slate is dirty? It's real simple. If you are unhappy in your life, your slate is dirty. Okay? It's just that simple. If you are unhappy, I mean perpetually unhappy, and can't get to that place of joy and enthusiasm and excitement in your life, if you are perpetually unhappy in your life, your slate is dirty and it's time to clean up. We're going to talk about that, okay? Now, here's some other common things that you should know if you have a dirty slate. When your life looks and feels out of control, when you just can't get a handle, you can't find nothing, you can't do nothing, your slate is dirty. If you feel overwhelmed most of the time, overwhelmed and unfulfilled, it's like, why am I here, Lord? Why am I here? okay? Your slate is dirty. When you think more than you sleep, all right? Your slate is dirty. Do you know that your thoughts will keep you up at night? Will keep you up at night. Your slate is dirty. If you can't close your eyes and end the day, your slate is dirty. If you're running around trying to keep things together, trying to keep things from falling apart, trying to make things happen, and things ain't getting better and nothing's happening, your slate is dirty. All right? If you, and this is particularly for the women, if you recognize that you are cynical and bitter, oh, that ain't gonna happen. Oh, they ain't gonna do this. Oh, she's not gonna do that. Oh, he's not gonna do this. Cynical and bitter. Remember every negative thing that you've ever experienced. Anticipating the worst. Awfulizing. No matter what happens, your slate is dirty, boo. If you're beating yourself up or holding yourself hostage to choices, poor choices, bad decisions, things that you did. You didn't make a mistake marrying boo-boo. You made a mistake staying too long. Your slate is dirty. Let's clean it up. This is a big one. If your home, your closet, your basement, your car, your garage, your purse, your desk is cluttered and disorganized, your slate is dirty. Disorder is a clear sign that there's some stuff going on, okay? Take a breath. Let me do a quick spa treatment, okay? Let's do a quick spa treatment. Left hand, right temple, pointer and index finger to the right temple and hold. Come on, just let that sink in. Don't think. Do your spa treatment. 2 fingers of your right hand towards your heart. Come on, breathe. Slow down, breathe. One more time, breathe. Now just hold for a second. Bring your future and your past to this right now moment and breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. Take the tips of your fingers, put them in the center of your chest, and inhale right into your chest. Inhale and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. We're going to clean it up. We're going to clean it up. Absolutely, we're going to clean it up. How do you know if your slate is dirty? If you're carrying weight. Physical weight, which means you might be overweight. Mental weight, if you've got confusion and stress all of the time. Emotional weight, sadness, depression, anger, guilt, shame, fear, always something going on. If you can't, we all stop talking about disorganization and pay attention to the slate. Okay. If you're carrying weight and you feel like you're burdened down all the time, your slate may be dirty. All right. You'll know that. And you can look at your life and know that your slate is dirty. So we're going to clean it up. All right? We're going to clean it up. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't matter how your slate got dirty or how dirty it is. Listen, you are the only one who can change your life, because so many of us are waiting for someone or something else. You are the only person who can clean your slate, because you have everything that you need within you to change every area and every situation and condition of your life. You have it. You have it. But we got to clean up the slate so you can get it done. All right? Now, you can do this one or two ways. If you're OCD like me, obsessive compulsive, you'll do it in one clean sweep. I tell you, I go through my closets, throw everything out, wake up the next morning, I ain't got no panties to put on. Throw out stuff, and then I'll be looking for it. I got to go back and buy it again. So I'm trying. I'm trying. Or you can do a loving, gentle step-by-step process. And here's what you want to do. You want to let go of the overwhelm. You want to stop making excuses. You want to start nourishing yourself from the inside out and slowly hit your reset button. How you're going to do everything. Okay? Now let's look at each one of these, because this is how you're going to clean your slate. So I want you to think about a situation, condition, circumstance in your mind, your bills, your marriage, your kids, whatever. Think about anything that makes you feel overwhelmed. Oh, there's no such thing as shoe hoarding. You need as many shoes as possible to keep your soul erect. I just gave away about 40 pair of shoes. I sent them to El Salvador the other day. Ready? Okay. This is how you let go of overwhelm. No more labeling, meaning I'm doing this for that, or I have to do this because of that. No labeling. Stop labeling things and holding them sacred. No more futile explanations. I would if, I could if, I would but. Anytime you see that, you are holding on to something on your slate that's going to take you into overwhelm. No more justifications. Boo-boo is crazy because they're crazy. They ain't crazy. They psychosocial history don't matter to you. If it's in your life creating you overwhelmed, let it go. All right? No more trying to work it out. No more trying to work it out. If it ain't working, it ain't working. You've given it your best. Let go. Even if you can't let go physically, let go mentally and emotionally, and the thing will move. Listen, I had to fire my grandson yesterday. Okay? My grandson. I guess he thought because he was going to work for Yay that he was going to do whatever he wanted to do. All right? I'm trying to give you a little Christmas money. I'm going to give you your present, but no, you're a young man. You're a young brother. You got to get out and earn your, he want to come in when he want to, leave when he want to. Every 20 minutes, he's going to the store. I fired him. I sure did. Send him his final paycheck for $91.08. Wasn't working for me. And I wasn't going to give him another try. And I wasn't going to worry about it. All right? We've got to find the things that create overwhelm and let them go. Okay? Let go of overwhelm. And the big thing in overwhelm is the worry. Is the worry. If you're worrying, that means you ain't praying. And if you're praying, you shouldn't be worrying. Put God in the middle of it all. Put everything, all of the problems, the situations, right in the middle of God. Call God in, the God life, the God of your understanding, whatever it is, okay? Because if not, you're going to keep those things on your slate. You'll continue to worry, and your slate will stay clean, dirty. Listen, here's a big one. All you people-pleasing control freaks. Learn to say, no more, no more. Or if you want to be highly spiritual, just say, no, thank you. Can you come and help me? No, thank you. Are you gonna? No, thank you. But no more. No more. And in your life, you have to say no more to doing the same things that are not getting you where you want to be. No more. If it's not working, if it hasn't worked, let it go. And don't overthink it, because you'll get paralysis analysis or analysis paralysis. Should I do? What if I do? And what's going to happen? Go right here. And in this right now moment, I am saying no more, no thank you. I let it go. In this moment, my future and my past. And in this moment, I am saying no more, no thank you. And I let it go. See, there was a reason I taught you those things. Stop overthinking everything. So if you made a mistake or a bad choice, you can make another one. You don't have to stay in drama and upset and pain and unhappiness because you're afraid to make a mistake. All right? No excuses. No excuses for not doing what you say you want to do. No fear, no limits, no excuses. And one of the reasons that we give ourselves excuses, I can't do it till the kids come. I can't do it because I don't have no money. I can't do it because I can't do it. One of the reasons that we give ourselves excuses is because there's something under there that we're afraid of. Procrastination is another excuse. That's the big mama of excuses. Okay? Procrastination. No excuses. Because to the degree that you give yourself excuses, your life will not work. Write that down. To the degree that I give myself excuses for staying where I'm unhappy, unhealthy, unloved, unfulfilled, to the degree that I give myself excuses, that's the degree to which my life will not work. Okay? When there is fear on your slate, there's something you're afraid of. Something you're not ready to look at, something you're not ready to tackle. So if you're telling yourself that fear or procrastination is keeping you stuck, there's something up under there. Excuses are the way we hide fear. Guilt is a wasted emotion. Guilt says there's something wrong with what I've done, and if I try to do something else, the same thing's going to happen. Forgiveness is to cure the guilt. All right? If you've got fear or guilt on your slate, time to clean it up. What are you afraid to hear, to see, to experience, to do? Here's some common excuses. This excuse thing is big because it's the excuses that keep us stuck, the excuses that we give ourselves, which is why we don't move forward. And it keeps our slate dirty. It's the cause of the effects. Sometimes you can't get to the good because you give yourself an excuse for staying where you are. Can you hear me? Too old, too young, too something. All right? I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do that. I don't have the time to go back to school. I don't have the time to do this. What if you had all the time in the world? What would you do? Why not just start there? If I had all the time in the world, what I would do is, and then allow that to help you clean the slate of things that are wasting your time. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't have the money. What if money wasn't an issue? If you had all the money you needed, what would you do? How would you be? How about just writing that down? so that you can start clearing out the things that are sucking up your money. People always say there's not enough money. There is more than enough money. The thing is, you're not attracting it into your life. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how. You don't have to know how. All you got to do is start moving. Okay? Start moving. If you have a strong enough what, the universe will give you the how. Write that down. If I have a strong enough what, the universe will give me the how. All right? When you know that you have a fear, when you know that you have an excuse, when you know that there's something you keep running in your mind that keeps you stuck in the muck and the mire of a dirty slate, this is what you got to do. You got to get underneath it, rise above it, see beyond it, get around it, and see through it. Get underneath it. Dig a little deeper. What is the fear? What is the anger? What is the resentment? What is the guilt? What is it? Get under it. Then notice what's there and challenge it. So what if I keep picking the wrong person? So what if I didn't finish school? So what if I whatever? Challenge it. So what? Now what? Write that down. So what? Now what? I keep marrying fools. So what? Now what? I'm 86 years old. So what? Now what? So what? Now what you gonna do? Get under it. Rise above it. See beyond it. Some of us right now have some real challenges in our lives. So here's the question. What if? What if this challenge wasn't here? What if I let this go? What if I say no? What if I stop doing this? What if I start doing that? What if I push beyond my comfort zone? What if? In order to see beyond a thing, you have to ask what if questions. That will begin to eliminate fear, eliminate excuses, and start wiping craziness off your slate. Okay? Get around it. Find a way to get around it. Find what's another possibility, because some of us are so scared that we just go this way. We go one way and that's all we do. Well, how can I get around this? How can I go another way? My father used to say it's a poor rat that only has one hole. You got to have more than one hole, and I'm not talking about bodily holes. I'm talking about ways you can go and then see through it. You got to see through it to get through it. Don't get stuck in the problems, the condition, the situation. Don't get stuck in it. If you're in it, see through it. What's on the other side? The way you clean your slate is to have a vision. See what's through it. See what's on the other side. See your house clear. See your car clear. See your job better. See your salary bigger. See your marriage working. See yourself single. See through it. Don't just excuse it. All right? Click the restart button. In order to clean our slates, beloved, we have to create space. That means you got to let some things go. Let some things go. Know what I did? And I tell you, I have no qualms about it. I am a television fanatic. I love television. I do. I love Law and Order. I love all the old shows. But I was spending more time than I needed to spend watching TV. So I put myself on the TV diet. On Wednesdays, I don't watch TV. And my intention is to grow that into 2 days and then 3 days. You've got to create space for something else to come in. The best ability is availability. Hear me? The best ability is availability. And if you're so busy holding on to everything and juggling everything you have right now, you're not available for anything. You've got to create space. You've got to look at what you're carrying in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit, on your body. You've got to create space. in order to wipe your slate clean. Begin throwing stuff off. Create space. Because without space, you're going to be stuck on the slate you're in. Learn how to say, that's all. I can't do no more. That's all. What did our reading say? Do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Learn how to say to people, no, no more, no thank you. That's all, folks. Because people will always be coming in your life asking you to do things that will keep you on the dirty slate. Can you hear me? Here it is. Write this down. You want to clean your slate? Here you go. End what needs to end. End it. End it. A relationship, a habit, an argument, a way of being. End it. End it. And if you don't know how to end something, raise your hands and simply say, Holy Spirit, come. Teach me how to end this now. You want to clean your slate and create space? Prioritize. Prioritize. What really matters to you? What matters? If your friend ain't speaking to you or your sister ain't speaking to you, then and you're worrying about it, don't ask yourself, is this an important relationship in my life? And if it is an important relationship with your life, Holy Spirit, come. Mend the relationship between me and my sister because I've got other things to do. And then give it to the Holy Spirit and go on. Prioritize. You can only do one thing at a time. What matters to you? What's important to you? What do you value? How much of your life are you spending in somebody else's agenda? Your slate is dirty with everybody else's stuff. Prioritize. Clutterbugs. Hey, clutterbugs. Give away what you don't need or don't use. If you haven't seen it or touched it or worn it in 6 months, get rid of it. If you haven't seen it or touched it or worn it in 6 months, get rid of it because it is holding energy and that energy is on your slate. Can you hear me? I'm sorry if I'm being very aggressive here, but this is a matter deep to my heart. I'm trying to say it real nice and spiritual, beloveds. Give away what you don't need. If you're not using it, give it to the universe. But that doesn't feel as good, right? Get rid of it. All right? Listen, this is a big one. Fix what's broken. If it's in your house and it's broken, it's got energy. Get rid of it or repair it. Don't keep saying I'm going to call the people next week. No. It's energy. It's on your slate. Either fix it or get rid of it. Don't hold on to stuff that isn't working. And that includes marriages, teeth, wigs, whatever it is. Okay. Get rid of it. Clean your slate. Catch up. Let me tell you, this thing right here will clog your slate up forever. Where are you behind? In your bills, in your phone calls, in your laundry. Catch up where you're behind. Catch up so that you're not dragging. You don't have space. That will clear your slate as much as the decluttering. Cleanse, clean, clear. Cleanse, clean, clear. My son told me I was a hoarder, but I'm organized. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a maximizer. Okay? What somebody said, dead wig walking. All right. It's time to declutter, beloveds. Time to declutter. So, whatever you can get rid of, whatever you can move, whatever you can. And I find one corner for the present you're stacking up, all right? If you're behind in your child support, make an arrangement, get it paid up. You're behind in your student loan, making arrangements, get it paid up. This thing is energy on your slate. Can you hear me? It's energy on your slate. Clean it up. And then update yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Some of us are still praying the same prayer we was praying when we went to kindergarten. Now I lay me down to sleep. Update everything spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Stop being mad at Boo-Boo. He left you in 56. Why are you still mad? Mentally, what are you reading? What are you engaged? What are you learning? What are you creating? Physically, if you're doing 25 sit-ups, get it up to 40. You've been doing 25 sit-ups for 15 years and your belly's still big. Come on, get it up. Update. Spiritually, look at a new way, a new prayer, a new book, a new approach, a new church, a new something spiritually. This is how we're going to clean our slate. Can you hear me? So I know that was a lot. I'm going to do a quick review. I'm going to give you a little homework to do. Okay, I'm going to give you a little homework to do. Let me see if I can. I don't know how to stop sharing my screen. Let me see. Let me just act like I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm over here trying to act like I know what I'm doing, and y'all will be here and I'll be gone. Okay? Clean slate. No excuses. Say no. Yeah? Forgive. Let go. Clean out. Create space so that you can begin to put on your slate what it is you desire. Can you hear me? I want to go back for a moment to the energy that we inherit, because it's true. We inherit. And I've told this story a million times, so I'm going to tell it one more. 1,000,001. My mother was the other woman. My father was married. And my mother and father had 3 children together. I didn't know about the other one. Me, my brother, and I had a younger brother. She stayed in relationship with my father until she died, knowing he was married. I spent 40 years in relationship with a married man. Sometimes he was married to me, sometimes he wasn't. But I spent many years in a relationship with a married man. I inherited it. Guilt, my drug of choice. I was guilty about everything. Everything was my fault. Everything was my fault. Why? Because I marinated in guilt. My mother was the other woman to a married man who lived around the corner from him and his wife in his mother's house. Guilt. We inherit. My mother was an alcoholic. I don't drink. I think I stayed drunk in the womb. I don't never need no more liquor. Okay. But it's just very clear to me that one of the things that plagues us in our life are the inherited ancestral patterns. So beginning on December 20th, I'm doing a 4-week course to clear ancestral patterns. We're going to clear your shadow, the patterns that you picked up as a result of what you've done. We're going to clear your matriarchal line. We're going to clear your patriarchal line, and then we're going to reset your DNA. This has been coming to me for a while. I've been talking about it for a while. 4 weeks, 4 Sundays, starting December 21st in the new year. Orientation will be on the 20th. Class starts on the 21st. This is a master class. Nobody's going to hold your hand. You have to do the work, beloveds. I can't clear your ancestral line. You have to do it. And just like it said, clean slate, If you're not willing to look at yourself, if you're not willing to see yourself, if you're not willing to tell the truth about yourself, if you're not willing to look at people with a clean and open eye, this ain't for you. This is a master class. This is not for punks. It's not for punks. I'm telling you. If you think you're going to email me and call me and no. We have class on Sunday. You spend a week doing the work. We come back to class. Again, we're going to clear your shadow, your matriarchal line, your patriarchal line, and reset your DNA using a variety of spiritual techniques. I'm going to teach you how. And when I say punks, I'm not being facetious. I mean people who think you got to have somebody do it for you. That's what I mean. This is not that. This is a master class. Please hear me. It's a master class. You got to be ready to do the work. If you are siblings, I got a discount price for you. If you're a mother and a child, we give you a discount. If there are 3 or 4 members of a family, we give you a discount because my goal is that we get the work done. Clean the slate so we can move into 2020, 2021 with a different energy because 2021, 2 plus 2 plus 1 is a 5. Number 5 says this: the blood that runs in my veins is my poison. Family issues are going to be up next year. They're up now just as a result of Miss Corona. Okay? Spiritual warriors, don't go to this link. I sent you an email. If you are a spiritual warrior, a SWIT, if you've completed, don't use the public link. Look at your email. And if you didn't get an email, let me know because it's different for you than it is for everybody else. All right? I have a very brand new app out. I'm really concerned about people's minds. This app is called Mind Matters. All of my best meditations in one place so you can have something feeding your mind constantly to get your slate clean. Okay? All of the stuff that's going on. Keep your slate clean. Don't take on anything else. Okay? What else? I won't see you again before the new year unless you're taking the class with me. Few years ago, one of my students died. Let me clean something up too. I got to clean up because in September, I was giving birthday t-shirts to people. I don't know if you're here. If you are, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't, I'm sorry. And I told people to send me their email addresses. A lot of them did, but I can't send a t-shirt to an email. I need your address. So if I promise you a birthday t-shirt, you know who you are. I need your size and your physical address. All right? And don't be trying to jip me out my t-shirt if I didn't promise you one. All right? Healing Ancestral Patterns starts on December 20th. Orientation is on December 20th. We meet for 4 consecutive Sundays, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll have 30 minutes for questions. I'm not answering questions in the class. It's a master class, okay? But I will stay afterwards and answer questions for you that are related to the topic. I didn't get to no questions tonight, okay? Y'all have to take notes. This is where we're going. Why? Because I want to clean up ancestral energies before 2021. We put the link here. If it's not here, go to Iyanla.com and you'll get it. Mind Matters, my new app, all my 20 of my best meditations, including forgiveness and peace of mind and centering. make great presents. I'm not really trying to sell your stuff, but listen, everything that I do costs me money. So I have to recoup my costs. I would give it all away free, and then I'd be living in the park with the squirrels eating acorns. Okay. All right. What else? Spiritual Warriors, SWITs, if you've completed, don't sign up with this link. Look in your email. You are going to get an email from me if you're a SWIT. And also rites of passage people. All right? Clean your slate. Clean it. Start cleaning now. Don't let December 21st catch you with crud on your slate. And listen, this is the beauty of it, beloveds, that the universe will bless any effort that you make. If you don't get all the closets clean, all the drawers clean, that's okay. Begin the process, and then the universe will carry you forward. But if you got to say no or let go or regroup so that you can press the reset button, do it now. Yes? Has anybody told you they love you today? Well, I love you today, and I don't want nothing from you. I want you to take this class, but that ain't for me, that's for you. I want you to get the app, but that's not for me, that's for you. I don't want anything from you. I just want to love you, and I want you to be your best, your highest, your greatest good. I'm doing good. I'm only 2 minutes over tonight, okay? But go to follow the link, and it's all laid out there. Now, let me just say this, all laid out there. This is not a religious program. It's a spiritual program. Some of the things may be unusual to you. So if you think it's going to upset your religion, this ain't the class for you. If you ain't willing to breathe and meditate and do some other stuff, then this not for you. It's not for you. And that's okay. Something else will come along. All right. I will see you in 2021. Our spa will be in 2021. Wow. Am I going to have some good stuff for you? Okay. I hope to see some of you in class, Healing Ancestral Patterns, December 1st. I hope you go get the Mind Matters app. I hope you begin to clean your slate. No excuses. Okay. No excuses. Stop the overwhelm. Stop the worry. Take good care of yourself. Merry, merry, happy, happy. And I'll see you next year. Okay? Bye. Deep bow, warriors. Deep bow.